Financial SPRO, financial accounting, general ledger accounting, then periodic processing, then valuate, then this one. Okay, all the configurations are in one place. First, you have to define the valuation method. Okay, so click here and give some name. Okay, so we'll see. You don't worry, everything will discuss. So slowly and slowly. Okay, create one valuation method. Any one name you can give. So let's say I am giving Apple 1. Okay, valuation 1. So this has the meaning. Everything will understand slowly. Now select always value. This is the 100% people will use. But here and here also given. I don't know any countries using this and this, but I'll tell the meaning of them. Okay. But this is what all the company will use, always valued. Always valued means either you have gain or loss, both it will calculate. But here only loss will get calculated. Here from previous to second run, if there is anything that it will calculate. Here only gain will. So these differences are there. I don't know which countries are using this. Okay, that there is only if loss, then only should be journal entry should get posted. Okay, so all these things are there. But this is the one every country will follow. In this, it will either your gain you're getting or you're getting loss, both it will calculate and post. Okay, so this is what every company follows. But this also given, I'm not sure which countries are using, but meaning I will tell you. So right now you select always evaluate. Then here when you done the foreign currency revaluation, what document type you want to select. So let me create one document type quickly. New document type. You can use existing any document type like essay document type and all you can use. But let me check CR. I'm going to use one CR document type. I'm going to create. CR means currency revaluation. Okay, I'll copy this one and I'll put here CR. Okay, CR means currency revaluation. In interview also, if they ask you either you have created any custom currency or not, so you can tell yes, I have created one currency document type called CR for the currency revaluation purpose. If you create any CR document type, you know that in document splitting you have to go and map it. That I have already taught you during the document splitting time. Other will get error. So come here, go to here, here, here in this one. So document type will come here, CR, and make sure this is not going blank. Map 00 and 00. Okay, because the CR document type I want to use here. Okay, this has also meaning. We'll discuss little later. All this I don't know for what purpose it is getting used. Maybe in treasury area or somewhere it is used. In finance area, this you have to know. The document type, this you have to know. Then what exchange rate type you want to use. So you can use some other exchange rate type also, but we are going to use YM. Okay, any exchange rate type you use this, but I'm going to use exchange rate type YM. Okay, YM means average exchange rate type. Then select define this one. Okay, and save it. So this is what the called valuation method. So in valuation method, you are defining this valuation procedure. Either you should post loss and gain both or not. So based on this, it will do. Again, I'm telling first focus on required thing, then unnecessary thing you focus in list priority. So this is important. Always evaluate you have to select. It has also meaning. I'm going to show you practically. Then this is document type is required and what exchange rate type you want to use, okay, while doing the revaluation. Okay, save it. When you do the testing, first you create one method for this one method for this one method for this one method for this one. You create 4 method, okay? So for each method you check how this is behaving, how this is behaving, how this is behaving, because you are in learning stage, okay? You can learn. Once valuation method is created, next step is called valuation area. Okay, so come here. Valuation area means simple language. Okay, I will show you that too also during GL mapping. Now create one valuation area. Let's say B1 I'm creating, and that valuation method which you have created, map here. Apple1. Okay. Then give here currency type 10. That is your company code currency, and write here some text. Hit enter. B1 somebody has already created. So select Apple1 means A1. You can select. A1 also somebody has already used. What Z1? Z1 also newly used. L1. But remember, whatever you are doing, please remember it. Everything is given. P1. Okay, P1. Remember, so I am giving one valuation area. It is 2-digit code. Okay, give here 2-digit code. Link your valuation area with valuation method, and give here some text. Okay, valuation area. Now valuation area has 2 need. Okay, one if you want to let me put here. During your requirement gathering, you should ask them which ledger they want to do the revaluation, either leading ledger or non-leading ledger. They want to do the foreign currency revaluation. Here, because when you run the foreign currency revaluation, you have to select the valuation area. So valuation area, listen here. Valuation area is getting linked to the valuation method. Okay. Valuation area is getting linked to the valuation method here. Then in second step, okay, observe it, then you'll understand. So in this step, then in second step here, valuation area is also getting linked with the accounting principle. Okay, here. So here you check, here you come, check, we'll see later. Let me make you understand, and you'll understand. You have given P1 and valuation area linking with the accounting principle. Our leading ledger accounting principle is GAAP, I think. I'm not sure. Let me check it. What is your accounting principle linked with the leading ledger? Anybody remember? Okay. It is very easy. You don't worry. Foreign currency revaluation not that difficult. Only linkage you have to know, so that you have to understand. Go here. US 10. It is UGPS. UGPS. I'm not sure it is correct or not. UGPS. Okay. Doesn't exist, only detailing. UGPS. Okay, sorry. UGPS. Okay. So this is the accounting principle. So again, observe it here. Your valuation area also you're linking with the accounting principle. See here. Observe very carefully. So valuation area linked to the valuation method. Valuation area also getting linked to the accounting principle, and accounting principle is linked to the ledger. Will you agree? Accounting principle linked with the ledger. Will you agree with this one? Hello? Hello? Will you agree?
Yes, sir. Yeah.
Okay, so here valuation area indirectly getting linked to the ledger, okay, via accounting principle. So for each, if if you want to do the revaluation for the leading ledger also, leading ledger anyway you have to do, so you have to create one valuation area for leading ledger. If business is telling that I have to do the revaluation for my non-leading ledger also, then you have to create one more valuation area and you have to link to the accounting principle assigned to non-leading ledger and link to the valuation area. Okay, so this is how you have to do. Again, let me write it here. So let's say valuation method you have created apple 1. I I created one valuation method, let's say for the leading ledger, and if I want to revalidate for non-leading ledger, I'll create another valuation area, sorry, for non-leading ledger. Okay, then I will link my leading ledger accounting principle, that is USGP something was there, okay, to this one, and my non-leading ledger I will link here. Let me create, otherwise now I hope you understand. Let me create one more valuation area. G is not that difficult. One P2, and let's say even for your non-leading ledger, if you want to have different valuation method, that is also possible. Okay, let's say your your leading ledger is telling that follow yum method, and your non-leading ledger is telling follow some other method, so that is also possible. You can assign different valuation method for your non-leading ledger for this valuation area, which you are going to link to the non-leading ledger. So here you write here, what is your non-leading ledger? Any I think two non-leading ledger we have created. Can you tell IFRS? What is the IFRS ledger name? A5. What our IFRS? Hello, what was our IFRS ledger name? A5. I think this is our ledger, right? We have created. I'm not remembering. Is it our ledger? A5.
Yes, sir. Yes. Yes.
And this is the.
Yes.
So again I'm repeating here. So for each ledger you have to create the valuation area, okay, because here ledger is specific posting will happen. Okay, it is not that if you run the revaluation it will get hit to all the ledger posting. No, ledger is specific posting will happen, because when you do the revaluation here, see here, if you go here, it's too early to go here. First I should complete the configuration. Let me show. Here you have to select the valuation area. Okay, if I select here P1, then it will hit to only leading ledger. Okay, if I select here P2, it will hit to non-leading ledger in A5. So based on the valuation area, you are going to run the foreign currency revaluation, and it will hit to that particular ledger only. It will not hit to other ledger. So okay, so that is the thing. So you have to discuss with the business. You have to ask them they want to do revaluation for leading ledger and for all the non-leading ledger. If you have 2 3 non-leading ledger, you have to ask which are the non-leading ledger they want. Let's say I have A6 also, right? So here I can create for A6 also, I can create one more valuation area if I want to the revaluation. Is it clear here, or any doubt? Any doubt, or is it clear? Hello?
Sir, for the valuation method, we can change the exchange rate M to another, PX.
Exactly, yeah, yeah, you can assign any different valuation method also here. Okay,
Okay.
okay, fine na? So let's say your this P2 wants to have separate method, you can create another method, you can assign here and here wherever you want. Okay, but here I'm assigning same valuation method in all the valuation area. So that is the thing. Here you can see, if you know your ledger, you can see what accounting principle is linked. No need to go here. Here no need to come. Here only you can see. But you have to know your accounting principle or ledger you have to know. So go here in the print mode and you can filter by ledger and check in your ledger what accounting principle you have linked. A5 we have linked ISFR. Okay, so ISFR. Now go to next step here. Link your valuation area. So P1 you have linked, P2 ISFR. This is for IFRS, which is linked to the A5, P2, P3 real gap. I think. Let me check from here. Also, you can check. LGPS. LG. Okay, like this you can link. Now it is done. Any doubt in valuation area? No, right? So this is done. So this is the configuration. Then come here. So next step is GL mapping. This is the one. Click on this one. First, any doubt, guys, in this 3-4 configuration step? Anybody has any doubt? Anybody has any doubt? Yes, no, please ask me. Any doubt? Reply na yaar. See, first you selected valuation method. One valuation method you created here. Something called APL1. In that, you have to select always evaluate, give the document type and give the exchange rate type M. Okay. You give the exchange rate type M. You know what is exchange rate type M because I have already maintained the exchange rate. Foreign currency exchange rate I have already shown you also. If not also you know M. Once you create this method, next step you have to create something called valuation area. So valuation area, one valuation area I have to create for one accounting principle or for one ledger. Okay. Okay. So if you want to do the revaluation only for leading ledger, then create one valuation area. If you want to do revaluation for your IFRS, also create another valuation area. If you want to do revaluation for your gap also, local gap, then create another valuation area. So that you have to discuss with the business what are the ledger they want to revaluate. Okay, so we created P1, P2, P3 because we have three ledgers, one leading, two non-leading ledgers. Then that valuation area you have to link with the accounting principles here because accounting principle is backend linked to the ledger. Okay, so here valuation area not directly linked into ledger, but it is linked into accounting principle and accounting principle is linked to the ledger. In this already have done the configuration. Any doubt up to here? Anybody has any doubt? Please ask me. Any doubt, guys? Hello? Yes, no, tell na at least, please.
No, sir, no doubts.
No, right? So come here. Next, GL mapping. Then here, mostly use KDF and KDB. Okay. Open item managed GL should map in KDF. Okay. Open item managed GL, like customer, vendor, or any open item management GL you have selected in FS00 here. See, you select here now. So any GL, if customer vendor, then by default you have to map here. But any other GL, let's say cash and bank GL, na incoming, all this GL, if any GL you have selected as a open item manage GL, so this GL you have to map here. Okay, you have to first discuss with the business. Tell me boss, which are the GL you want to consider for foreign currency revaluation? Which are the GL you want to consider for foreign currency revaluation? Then they will give the GL. When they give the GL, you have to identify which GLs are the reconciliation GL. Reconciliation GL means customer vendor backend reconciliation GL, and which are the open item management GL. Open item management means other than vendor customer reconciliation GL, which are the GL put as a open item management. Those GLs you have to map in the KDF business transaction key. Okay, double click on this one. Give your operating chart of account, hit enter, go to new entries. Okay, give the GL which you want to do the revaluation here. Okay, give the GL which you want to do the revaluation. Let's say I want to do revaluation this foreign reconciliation GL I want to do. So give here that GL which I want to do the revaluation. Okay, all this will
Sir,
discuss. Yeah.
it is reconciliation for vendor, huh?
Yeah.
Vendor reconciliation.
Vendor reconciliation GL. Okay, fine. So whatever you are purchasing from foreign vendor, this is the GL you have linked in the vendor master. So you have to this GL you have to give, okay, while giving here. So this GL you want to the revaluation. Then yesterday we discussed, right, something called realized loss, realized gain, then unrealized gain, unrealized loss, and balance sheet adjustment. So that GL I have created here. That GL I have created here. So foreign currency gain GL I have created here. Gain one GL I have created unrealized, unrealized gain, and other I created realized gain, and two GL I have created under loss, one realized loss, another unrealized loss. Okay, so this GL you have to create, you have to map accordingly here. So this is realized loss you have to map here GL, and realized gain you have to map. So realized part will come during the actual payment or receipt. Okay, and this is your unrealized loss, unrealized gain, and balance sheet. This will come during the month end revaluation time. Okay, so let us map the GL. So let me start from here. So this is the GL, my unrealized gain. So unrealized part will come here. Okay, unrealized during this is the during the month end revaluation time, this GL will pick. Then come here, this is the second GL, this is known as a realized gain. The realized part is this one. Okay, gain is here you put. Okay, then similarly come here, this is my realized loss. So realized loss will be here, and this is my realized unrealized, this is my unrealized. Okay, here see unrealized loss you put here. Okay, then my balance sheet adjustment I have created somewhere. Balance sheet adjustment, it should be the asset GL. Under asset anywhere you create it. Okay, other current assets, can you see other asset or something like that? Here maybe, yeah, here I created one balance sheet GL. Okay, so this is what you have to map it. Again, let me repeat here. You have to map that GL which you'll be using for the foreign currency posting purpose. So this is my reconciliation GL. This reconciliation GL I am taking because this reconciliation GL is linked in the foreign vendors. So whenever I post anything in the foreign vendors, it will get hit to back in this reconciliation GL. Okay, this is done. Then now here realized loss GL I have to map here, and realized gain GL I have to map here. Okay, then valuation means loss means unrealized. Unrealized loss I have to map here. Unrealized gain I have to map here. And here balance sheet adjustment I have to map. Any doubt up to here? Up to here, any doubt?
Sir, please show me the balance sheet adjustment again, sir. The GL actually. Other
So it should be the balance sheet GL. Okay. Balance sheet GL here.
other current asset.
Anywhere, I mean, in proper grouping, you can create it.
Okay, sir.
Okay, now. So like this, you map, then save it. So all those open item GL, like customer vendor GL, you have to map. Other than that, any GL you have mapped as a open item management, all those you have to map under this one. You can copy. Next, let's say for this GL, these are the GL if you want to post. Let's say for some other GL, if you want to map some different realized unrealized gain loss, then also you can map it. Okay, you can change it, not in a problem, because in my current business they are using so many realized and so many unrealized gain and loss GL they are using. I asked them why you want only single is enough. They are telling that no hurry, when when let's say I'm doing the foreign currency, I'm getting loss or gain for foreign vendors, I want to put in one section of the cash flow statement. Let's say I'm getting loss or gain in the bank GL, then I'm putting in another section of the cash flow statement. So for that region also they want different these GLs. Okay, so if you need, you can, it is up to business that for each GL revaluation they want single realized loss GL, single realized gain GL, single unrealized loss, single unrealized gain, and balance sheet adjustment, or they want different. You can talk to them and accordingly you can do. Here I'm going to use same GL for all my revaluation. Okay. Now finalize similarly any other GL.
Sir,
Yeah.
for
Yeah.
that we have a separate set of balance sheet GL and realize loss, realize gain type GL. We have to create a separate for that one.
That's what I'm telling. For each revaluation GL, na, they're using different these GLs. Okay.
It is only for use for cash flow purpose, right?
That is what they are telling to me. Okay, I raised this concern to them, then they are telling in USA there is some taxation purpose, they have to report their financial cash flow in proper way. Okay, that is the reason they want that many GL. So when they say something legal purpose, I also didn't argue much. Okay, I'm creating for them. Okay na.
Okay, sir. Mhm.
Now similarly, please find out if any vendor customer, any customer related is also there. Similarly, advance paid to the vendor, where is that GL? All those GL you can map. Open item management, all the GL you can map there. Anywhere you can say advance paid to the vendor, somewhere you'll find we have created one GL, right? Advance paid to the vendor. Please check where it is. Advance paid to the vendor. Loan. Where we created? Created now one GL. It is from customer to the vendor. Where we put here? This is the one, loan in advance. It is domestic vendor we have given. Okay. Okay. Similarly, all those GL, whichever GL you feel that you are going to, first of all, customer and vendor straightforwardly. If any customer and vendor GL you are going to use as a foreign currency posting, you have to map here. The other than that, if any GL, normal GL, okay, which are managed as an open item, here any as a that also should be mapped here. So right now I am finding only one GL in my scenario, only one foreign currency GL. So only one GL I am mapping here. Okay. So later, if I want any other GL also, I'll come and map here. Okay. So this is the thing.
Sir, what is the business case for to create that for that also for customer import customer? Any business
Im-
case?
Import customer foreign currency, na? You are purchasing in foreign currency. You are selling import purchase customer how? Export customer, na?
Yeah, right.
Cus-
Export customer.
Then you are doing in foreign currency selling, na? So that is the reason. If customer also you want to reevaluate, you can put the customer reconciliation GL next year. Okay, we'll add later and slowly once we create the GL, na, we'll keep on adding. Okay, here. Fine, na? Everybody
Okay.
understood, right? Now
So,
this is the yeah.
so the translation tab,
OBA1.
No, the translation tab after valuation.
That is for balance sheet translation purpose. Okay, so whole balance sheet, if you want to translate from one currency to another currency, that is used for that purpose. Okay.
Okay.
So in interview, they'll ask this too. What is the difference between KDF and KDV? Okay. So KDF is used for open item managed GL and KDV used for non-open item managed GL. Okay. So this also we are going to see. Now we'll see first
Sir,
open
this
item.
remaining, sir, this remaining all other are used for foreign currency valuation or for any other?
I really don't know remaining all. Okay. Only one, this one we use for differences purpose. Other than this, I really don't know. What is the use of this one? What is the use of this one? What is the use of this one? So few things you have to understand. See, SAP finance area is common area. It may be you see treasury is there, then whole FSCM module is there who are more dealing with the currency than we finance people. Okay, so it may be used for by them also. Okay, but maximum for you it will be used with this KDF in a finance. Okay, if you want to be a treasury or FSCM module consultant, then probably yes, they may be using this and this. But whenever I work in any client, even if I check, double click and check, I never find any kind of config done in these three. Only in this one GL will map for foreign currency rounding of purpose. Other than this, I have never seen this and this. Okay. So focus on this and this one only as of now. If you want to explore, please explore it. I really don't know this one. Okay. So
Okay.
yeah, so KDF is used for open item managed, okay, and KDB used for non-open item managed. So one, I'll show one example, this one, and another example I'll show you for this one also, okay. Now, once GL mapping is done, now go in maintain foreign currency exchange. Let us post one. uh, let us first do this way. Now, today is 22. So I'm going to maintain one exchange rate and 2023. Okay, and my
Sir,
company
can
code
we
is
post the backdate also, na, sir? For the purpose of
that is the reason I selecting 20 na. See here back.
means 20th October, can you means October or
No,
September?
no need to go that much back. Okay, let me select 2011. So on this date, let's say my exchange rate I'm going to post from GBP to USD. Okay, or we can take same example what we have taken up. So GBP to USD I'm going to put. Let's say on this date I'm going to maintain the exchange rate. Let's say 1 GBP is equal to 2 USD. Okay, this is what I'm going to maintain, and I'm going to post the invoice. Then let's say my month end will come, that is 31st, 31st only November, or 30 only 30. Let's say 30 came 30/11/2023. Then again I will maintain the exchange rate 1 GBP is equal to 3 USD. Okay, then accordingly my gain or loss will be calculated. So let's say I'll be posting worth of rupees 1000 rupees invoices. Okay, 1000 rupees GBP. So during this time it will be 2000 rupees USD. Here if it is the exchange rate, it will become 3000, and 1000 USD will come as a loss for me. Correct na? This is what, right? We know, right? Calculation unrealized loss. This is what it should calculate. Am I right? Correct na, guys?
Yes, sir.
This is what it should calculate. Okay. So now let us maintain the exchange rate quickly. So you know where to maintain. I know the T code, but I'm going by a path so you can remember, because last time when we configured, we followed the path. So come here. It was here above platform, then general setting, then currencies. Okay, here enter exchange rate. Okay, OB08 is a T code. come here and you give M. Okay, in foreign currency, you have told that I want to consider M exchange rate type. Give M, give the date. First, on the day we'll be posting the invoice. This is 2011 2023. Then GBP to USD. You want to give to. Make sure that somebody should have not already maintained on this exchange rate on this date, okay? Because this is practice systems, otherwise it will create problems. So today is 22. Sorry. Then I have given 2 days date also, not an issue. Okay, 2 day date I'll post and 30 I'll revalidate on last day of the month. That is also possible. But let I given 20 also, so no problem. Let me post on 20 also. Otherwise, let me fine now. You just understand the concept. So 23 and this date GBP 1 GBP is equal to 3. I'm mentioning. So I'll post the invoice on this date, and when I reevaluate on this date, it will find this exchange rate 3. So it will give me the loss, unrealized loss. Now go and post the invoice. FB60. FB60. First select the foreign vendors. Go to US 10. Select your foreign vendor number. I think this is the foreign vendor number. Give here 2011 2023 2011 2023. Let me check. Other I'll check the foreign vendor test. No, this is not the foreign. It is Tesla, New York only. Can check table also. Okay. This is one time. Okay. Let me go to table and quickly check it. What was the foreign vendor we have given? So /n SC16 yen. LFB1 is a table. Go here, US 10. All the vendor which you created, you will be able to see here. In that C, which is the reconciliation GL, you have linked with the foreign. So here you can check here also. Where was the configuration? NFS00 112 112 112. This is your foreign vendor, okay? 1300. Because see, in this you have to post because this is the foreign, this is the GL you have mapped. Okay, let's say this is one time vendor and in this you posted something foreign currency. Then if you do the revaluation, then it will tell that this GL is not mapped in the backend. So you have to map in OBA1. Okay, what you mapped, right? You have to map in the OBA1. So right now I have mapped this GL, and this is my foreign vendor. So whatever I post here, it will hit to this reconciliation GL, and I have mapped this GL in for the foreign currency revaluation purpose. If you want to revaluate this GL also in case, then you can map similarly in OBA1, even other GLs also. Okay. Take this vendor, go here. Okay. So are only okay. So in this reconciliation GL, I have put INR currency. Why I have put INR? Maybe wrongly. Save it. Hit enter. You have to come back. FB60. Okay. Give here 1300 20 20. Give here vendor invoice to testing. Give here GBP because you are purchasing in the GBP currency. Okay. And on this posting date, you have maintained 1 GBP is equal to 2 USD. That you can check here. It is speaking properly or not. It is speaking properly 2 USD. Okay. Now give here purchase GL. Please check here any foreign purchase or import purchase. It is ERC. Any purchase, import purchase GL you have created separately, or F5 purchases only you have created one GL. Please check F5 purchase is also fine for me. Purchase GL, can you see? Please help me. Purchase GL. These are the APGL. Okay, here I am also feeling comfortable. Let me go to here. Here purchase. So domestic purchase, foreign purchase also GL I have not created. Let me, I'm using this GL, okay guys, okay, because I'm feeling laziness to create many GLs. So use this GL. Assume this is your, you have created one GL for domestic purchase, another GL for foreign purchase. Let's say there is one business which is using same GL for all the purchase. So give here 1000 GBP, hit enter. Then give here cost center. Okay. So give here this 1000 GBP. Okay. So 1 GBP is equal to 2 USD. So here 22,000 USD it will get calculated. Okay. This is the GBP. This is the USD. Okay. GBP means document currency. Local currency means USD. And group currency is the same. So post it. Okay. Now let's say month end came and you have to do the revaluation. Okay. So go to /n FAGL _ FCB. This is the T code to do the revaluation. Okay. FAGL _ FCB. Give your company code US 10. Now give the valuation area in which you want to do the revaluation. Okay. I think P1 for leading ledger. Select P1. So it will post only in the leading ledger. It will not revaluate for other ledgers. Okay. So select P1. Give the date up to which date you want to consider the invoices into revaluation and posting. So 30/11/2023. Okay. Come here down. This is the test run. Test run will not post anything. Simulation run will understand. Simulation ledger also will understand. Update run. If you have already run, you want to reverse, then this is called reset. Okay. Then here, today, whatever date you have given up, it is coming here. And next day it is going to reversal. But if you want to change anything, let's say reversal, you don't want to do next day, some other day you want to do, that is also possible. So remove this one and you can manually change the reversal day, on which day you want to do the reversal. System purpose, today are running, then next day should be the reversal. But if you want to change anything, then you can remove this one and you can change it here. Okay. So this is the thing. Then this is for open item sub ledger. This is for customer and vendor revaluation. Let's say vendor you want to do revaluate, then tick vendor. You can give from and to vendors also you can give, and multiple selections. Similarly, customer also, if you want to do revaluation, you can do the customer tick also. Right now we are going to do the revaluation of the vendor. Okay, we are going to the vendor. You can enter the vendor number also for which you have done the invoice posting. Otherwise you can. So this is the vendor. We are going to do the revaluation here. So other selection parameter, many things are there. Okay. Then this is for open item GL. Okay. Which are the GL you maintain as an open item managed. So you have to tick here. This is for GL balances which are not managed as an open item. Okay. So if that is there, all these below parameters are there. This is for output. Let's say I want to save the log and all these things. So these are the some parameters given to run. Now run it.
Sir, I have a question.
Yeah, ask.
GL GL account open item means which type of ledger?
I told you, na, GL open item is what kind of? This is what the story I'm telling from so many days. GL open item means what kind of? GL, you only tell me. What kind of GLs are known as GL open items?
Balance sheet and which are cleared in future.
No, but you tell me that is the story. That how is system in SAP, how will get to know? As a consultant, how will identify it is open item managed or non-open item managed?
It is the tick.
Then that is what I'm telling. Right? So if any GL you have maintained as a ticked mark, then for that there is separate tab is there. You have to enter there those GLs. Is that clear?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Now come here. So on this date you have done the posting. This is the revaluation date. That is 3. It is speaking. That is what you have maintained here. 3. Okay, and you are getting 1000 loss here. Okay, so here if you go here, your this is the amount going to post, and this is the difference it has calculated. Now you can see here also, this is the GL it has picked in the revaluation purpose. This is the vendor and this is the invoice document number which you have posted. Okay, this is the account type. If you want to see the journal entry, this is the journal entry will be posting. I think test run I have selected now. It is hitting to the only 0L. This is your revaluation GL. This is your reversal posting. Okay, so in revaluation posting, this GL getting debited, this GL getting credited. So this will be your unrealized loss, and this will be your balance sheet adjustment. Let us confirm it. First of all, here our calculation is telling that it should be unrealized loss. So unrealized loss account debit to balance sheet adjustment account credit. That is what the journal entry. Now let us verify the GLs are. So 312. Okay. 3 where is unreal loss here? Okay, so this is the GL it is picking unrealized loss account debit to balance sheet adjustment. Is it clear? So this is the journal entry for revaluation. This is the reversal entry it is posting opposite of that. Is that clear, everyone? Clear na? Hello? Clear na? Please yes, no, tell me. Clear, right?
Yes, sir. Yeah.
Yeah, so unrealized loss account debit to balance sheet adjustment account credit it is picking. It should pick also unrealized loss. That is what expected, because here you are getting loss. Okay. Now reversal entry will also post here simultaneously. Okay, opposite entry. Now go back. You are in test run, and it is posting in the leading ledger only, because you have selected valuation area which is linked to the leading ledger P1. Now go back, and you can remove the test run, then you can do the update run. Okay, now I'm going to run for another one, P2. P2 is means A5. Again simulate. Okay, so in A5 for non-leading ledger there is some error. We'll see. First it is calculating correct. We'll see what is the error. Maybe number range missing or something missing. So in number range you have not maintained for A5. You know, for non-leading ledger specific posting you have to maintain document type and number range in other places also, right? You know, right? Multiple time I've taught you how to do it. You know, right? Remember, right, everyone? Hello? You remember, right? Non-ledger specific posting. Come here. Journal entry remain same. Okay. Let us maintain the number ranges now. Everybody remember where to maintain the number ranges for non-leading ledger? If you want to post
Yes.
non-leading ledger specific number posting, then you have to maintain the number ranges and document type in one more places. That is financial accounting, document here, here. This is the place you have to maintain. Okay. Give here A5. and here include your CR document type also. CR document. Save it. Now go back and run, you will not get error. So all these things I have already taught you guys. How you have practiced, it depends on you. Okay, now error gone. So it is hitting to only A5 ledger. It will not hit to any other ledger. Okay, so foreign currency revaluation happens at ledger specific level. Now similarly go for P3. Okay, now let me maintain for P3 means P3 linked to the A6 ledger. So let me maintain the here also. Copy this one. CR. Evaluate it. Oh, ledger only. Okay, so maybe for US 10, A6 you have not used. I think Atul has said that A6 you have not linked to US 10. Only A6 linked for the IN 10. So A6 you cannot. P3 you can only revalidate for IN 10 company code. You cannot revalidate for US 10, US 20 because US 10 is not using A6 ledger, okay, in ledger and currency setting. So only two ledger you can revalidate for the US 10 and 20 because only two ledger is linked to the US 10. Okay. So any doubt in all these things? Anybody has any doubt? Now let me run the final run. Anybody has any doubt? Hello? Any doubt? Anybody has foreign currency revaluation? Hmm? Anybody has any doubt? Hmm? Anybody has any doubt?
No, sir.
Okay. So this is about the foreign currency revaluation. Now do the update run. Update run means it will create the accounting entries. Okay. Run it. Okay. So here you can see the accounting entry. This is the accounting entry got generated. You can view also FB03. Okay. So here this is the unrealized foreign currency loss account debit to balance it adjustment account. Okay. You can view also local currency. What is the gain or loss you're getting? So you can view also. Similarly, reversal also you can see. Now let me run for non-leading ledger. P2. Running. So here you can be when you go, it is hitting to 0L. Okay. If you view this one, this document, it will hit to A5 ledger only. Come back here. Okay, it is hitting to A5 ledger. Okay. Clear, right? I hope you are clear. Fine. If you are okay with this one, any doubt in foreign currency revaluation? Anybody has any doubt? So in interview, they will ask, first question starts from why do you do the foreign currency revaluation? Okay, so to show your financial statement in true or fair view, okay, you have to do the revaluation. You have to do the revaluation to show your financial statement is a true and fair. Okay, view. There is one, this word has big meaning, true and fair means. Okay, so to show that you have to do the foreign currency revaluation. So it differs country to country. Some country will tell only revaluate my bank GL, some will tell revaluate only my customer GL, some country will tell revaluate only my vendor GL, some will tell something, some will tell something. So accordingly you have to maintain it. those GLs you have to consider for the revaluation purpose. Okay, now let's say days came to make the payment. Okay, you done the revaluation. Similarly, every month revaluation process goes on. Okay, so as many as invoices you are posting, all those will consider in revaluation. One until you make them payment, it will be considered for the revaluation purpose. Once you make the payment, then once it is cleared, that will no more come in the revaluation. So revaluation process happens every month, then some day comes where you have to make the payment. Now let's say I'm making the payment. Okay, now let's say I'm making payment of next, let's say 1st December 2000, let's say 2nd December 2nd December 2023. This is the date I am making the payment. And this date, GBP, 1 GBP is equal to how much USD you want to maintain the exchange rate? 1 USD. Okay. Let's say this is what the exchange rate you want to maintain. Okay. Now, when you purchase for 1000, so 1000 GBP is equal to 1000 USD. Okay, if you want to make the journal entry, how it will be journal entry? Vendor account debit. How much? Vendor is only bothering about his 1000 USD, sorry, 1000 GBP. 1000 GBP is equal to 2000 USD. Okay, so this will be the debit. Then to bank outgoing account, to buy 1000 GBP on current date, you have to pay 1 USD. So 1000 GBP is equal to 1000 USD is going from your bank, and you are in gain. This gain will be realized gain. Okay, when you are making realized gain account, credit 1000 USD. So this is the journal entry should post. Okay. Any doubt in this journal entry? Anybody has any doubt in this journal entry? Anybody has any doubt in this journal entry? Anybody has? Please ask me, guys. Yeah, let me maintain the exchange rate now on this date. Where is this? Yum. Let's say I'm going to make the payment on 2nd December. If there is no exchange rate difference between last run to payment, then there is no gain or loss. It will calculate. Okay, so no need to worry. But if there is any exchange rate gain or loss, then it will calculate. If let's say when you posted an invoice and when you're making the payment, there is no differences, it will not calculate. So now go and make the payment here. Select /n f.53. Select 0 to 0 11 12 2023 0 to 12 2023. Give some bank outgoing GL. Let me check where is bank outgoing GL. So bank outgoing GL. Yes, and bank. So let's say I'm using this one. I'm not using this cash account type. You can use cash account type also, not any problem. Come here, give here, then 1000 USD. Give the vendor something 14. What was the vendor? There is 1300. Okay, you can check your FBL1N report also. FBL1N. Okay, so this is the invoice. I'm going to make the payment. Now come here, hit enter. 1300 not defined. It is not 1300. What is the vendor number? 13,000. One more zero. Hit enter. Okay, so this is the amount. This is simulate it. Okay, see realized gain automatically coming. Double click in this. You have assigned some field status group which is having some field mandatory. Okay, so the green mean that is the meaning. Maybe text field mandatory. You can change and you can make the changes accordingly. Testing. This is the mandatory. Okay, so text will be mandatory. See here it is showing 0. To see the gain or loss value, you have to click here. You have to go to local currency. So see 1000 rupees it is calculating gain. What you have calculated here. Okay, vendor account debit, bank account and realized gain account. See vendor account debit, bank account, realized gain account. Any doubt up to here? Anybody has? So during the payment time, system picks realized gain or loss. During revaluation time, it picks unrealized gain or loss. Is it clear, everyone? Hello?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Okay. Come here. Save it. Okay. Now, once you make the payment, this got clear. No more it will come in the next foreign currency revaluation. So when you have any new thing, any new invoices posted, those will come again for the revaluation time. So only open invoices will come in the this one. What to say? In the your foreign currency, this is got cleared. Okay, this got cleared. Why it is showing? Because you cleared on second 2nd December you have cleared, but you are running here as a on 21. That is the reason it is showing in the open item, but actually it is cleared. So you have to see by 03/12/2023 it will not come. There is no open item. Okay, so this is the foreign currency revaluation in simple term. Now first practice this one, then tomorrow I'll go in little more detail, but basic you first practice. Okay, I'll go for simulation and then I'll go for non-open item management. Anybody has any doubt? Kalyan, do you have anything to ask? Kalyan, you have anything to ask?
No, sir. We have to practice, then we have some questions.
Yeah. Okay, so guys, practice foreign currency revaluation. Yeah, yes, Elias.
In valuation area, there are so many other tabs also, like group vendor, group 2 to 3 tabs extra are there. So you means you know, or we have to explore?
No, I really don't know. Okay, so yeah, guys, so please practice this one. Is very important. In every company, most of the company, if your business is located in only in one country, you are not doing transaction in any other outside of your country, then yes, maybe this is not required. But that is very rare scenario. Otherwise, every company will do the transaction with other countries. In that scenario, foreign currency revaluation is applicable almost in all the client. So you have to know this. It is really important for your implementation project, and it is very easy. It's not that difficult. That is how what I taught. Same way you have to do it. You now frame your own question. What are the questions you have to ask during the implementation? So that is one of the challenging part, because most of the freshers who are trained guys, they don't know what question they have to collect from the client. Okay, so same question you have to ask them, like which ledger you want to revalidate, which are the GL you want to do the revaluation. Okay, for each GL you want separate like FX gain loss balance sheet adjustment GL, or same GL you want. Okay, you want to do revaluation for non-open item manage GL also, or only open item manage, open item GL only. So all these questions you have to ask them. Okay, all these questions you have to ask them. Then you probably can ask. See, this is done at the chart of account level. Okay, the setup is, if you notice, OBA1 is done at the chart of account level. Then similarly, you can ask what exchange rate type you want to use. Okay, because sometime for foreign currency revaluation, they may need some different exchange rate type. So these are the questions you have to ask them as part of your requirement gathering. Then if you do the if you start your configuration, you'll definitely get some or other doubt. Then later also you can connect to them. You can tell, hi, I have some concerns, shall we connect or something like that. Then they'll clarify. Same thing you can handle from the Fiori app also. So here I have given Fiori app name. Okay. Even GL mapping also you can do from the automatic account determination. This is one Fiori app is there. And foreign currency revaluation run. This is the Fiori app. Perform foreign currency valuation. So probably tomorrow we'll also do from the Fiori app. Tomorrow we'll finish the simulation ledger. I have never seen any client is using simulation ledger for foreign currency revaluation, but SAP has given it. In case if your client wants to use, okay, let them use, you can config, but I have not at least work in any of the client. I've never seen that they are using. They are not finding any value addition using the simulation ledger, but I'll teach you tomorrow. And please practice this Fiori app also. Okay, all this Fiori app also you can practice, become perfect in Fiori app. If you know more Fiori app, you have added advantage over your competitor. Okay, in order to get the job, even in order to work also in real time, it will really help you a lot, because tomorrow most of the companies are coming from ECC to S4 HANA, and when they come in S4 HANA, no GUI, they are not going to test anything GUI. Everything will they will ask to do in the Fiori only, because Fiori is new for them. They want to full explore the Fiori. So you have to know Fiori in detail. Guys, if you don't have any questions, please practice this. Okay, and tomorrow we'll see simulation ledger and KDB is there, right? That also will see, and few other will see. Tomorrow I'll wrap up this foreign currency revaluation. Any doubt if you have, please ask me. Okay, by tomorrow. Yeah,
Hello.
so yeah, Kalyan.
Sir, for the practice purpose, we can do the month end or we take any date.
Any date you can take, no?
Mm.
Any date, even you can run 2 days also. Okay, any date you
One
can
date
take.
is for the invoicing, we take the previous date, and after that day, any day we can check, na?
Yes,
For run.
any date you can check. Yeah,
Okay,
yeah,
sir.
Kalyan, that's
Mm.
correct. Okay, so yeah, guys, now, sir, where is Satish? Shall you check your person? Yeah, I'm stopping the recording. Okay, guys. Yeah, thank you, everyone. Thank you so much. Yeah, let's